We'll just get this all the way up. No. This water isn't rushing. There's no way. Once the sand's done, it doesn't erode it. Not yet, anyway. Maybe that's something they add in the future, but no. As far as I know, for the most part, the sand doesn't erode, at least not fast enough to notice. Either like trucks driving over it, which would be cool. But current... Oh, right. Didn't refill my sand. Currently, no. I guess is the long and short of it. But yeah, it would be cool if the water would wash out the sand, so you gotta like account for that with bridges, because you do build bridges. So we could have, like if I wanted to, I could have done that as if it was actually water and put a small wood bridge over it. That might be something just to do for the fun of it in the future. Not a bad idea. We could have just laid sand on both sides, built little ramps up to the bridges. But I would like to see that stuff like that too, so it's more... It would make paving more useful in more scenarios, because right now, if, for example, with the AI trucks or the robot trucks that are on this path, I don't need to pave this, they can drive on sand pretty well. But if they eroded the sand, maybe I'd want to pave it if it's like a longer term path or something. That would be cool too. Again, stuff that maybe in the future maps. We'll see if what they add in the... Because I mean, SnowRunner added a lot of functions. They added a lot of functions to that over the years with each patch, right? So it's not... It's proven that they're not afraid to add mechanics with DLC. So we'll see. Oh, I can smell it. It's raining outside. My window's open behind me and I can smell it. That. Okay. Good, because we've had forest fire smoke here for the last few weeks, so the rain's helping with all that. A little bit further, we're going to go up to that pavement, I think. Ooh, careful. Don't dump the sand. Although here it'd be fine because I'm just going to smooth it out with a dozer anyway, but... Still, I like to kind of at least... Woo, yeah, that did that. Knew that was coming. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Even if they just had the way to add like culverts, so you put a pipe down and sand over it and it acts, you know... That would be kind of neat. I agree. Have to account for that. And then if you do mess it up, you got to go back and... They'd have to add things like steam shovels then, so you could dig your... Because right now you also can't pick the sand back up. Like this sand down here is down. I can move it with the dozer and that's about it. I just wanted to fill that spot. Oh, it's stuck. I hate when that happens. Oh, that's so weird. Hate when that happens. Every so often, a button combination will get stuck and everything goes crazy. So I've made a little bit of a mess there, but that's okay. We can dozer it. But yeah, they'd have to add some way to pick up the sand so I could go dig that section out and replace it with a bridge. And that should probably do it for this run. Okay. We'll just get this up and out of the way. I think the biggest thing for me is customization of the trucks would be nice, even if it's just cosmetic. Maybe some functionality, like make them a little stronger. Some of the vehicles seem a little weak, but again, it's part of the puzzle, so I can't complain too much. Because if you could build every truck to do everything, it would be less interesting, especially multiplayer. This game is super fun with more people. Because we could have like up to four different vehicles doing things. Be a lot of fun. So you'd want your vehicles to all have a purpose. I don't want like one... Because even the mule right now is a very capable transport truck with a crane. And for the most part, you don't need to use any other trucks, which is a little sad. Oh, we're gonna have to widen that corner. Next pass will come out a little wider. They should be okay, but... So I would like some customization, is the short of it, even if it's cosmetic, so we can apply different paint jobs to each vehicle. But I kind of like the... I see where they're going with the company colors, though, so maybe that's okay, but something. Just something. I like personalizing things. We'll get this run. Do we... Yeah, I think we do widen this just a little bit, just because it does make everything a little easier. Yeah, up to 4 players can play at the same time. I haven't done too much of it, but a little bit. We did. I did a 2-player during the demo, which was a lot of fun. There's a video of that. One of my friends joined me for the demo. But yeah, up to 4 people. You could have one laying sand while the other one's following behind with the dozer. Do the paving, where one guy lays the asphalt and the other one follows with the, you know, mana crane. All sorts of cool stuff. Although all of my in real life friends right now are playing Dune for the most part, so unfortunately I don't get to do much of this with them, but I go play Dune with them every once in a while, so that's fine. This one this way, one that way. We'll do 2 of these and then we'll widen it a little bit. And then we'll probably leave it as sand for now. Yeah, and you can do that. Like, I picked this paint job out of a selection of paint jobs. It'd be nice if we could custom colors, but there's 2 that are kind of close to my colors, so I'm not too sad. And again, they added custom colors to SnowRunner fairly recently, so there's promise that they could add it in the future. I do believe this is a different, like either a different or very heavily updated version of their engine from SnowRunner 2, so probably why there's not a one-to-one transfer. But yeah, like I think if I go from here... No, we have to go back to the hub, right? Yeah. If we go to the hub, we can change the colors. So, I mean, that's all there. The other cool thing, too, is if, for example, if you had the game and you came and joined me, any vehicle that you spawned would be ones that you own in your game, and they'd be your colors. Oh, yeah. No, I'm really liking the Dune game. These 2 right now, like, Roadcraft and Dune have kind of consumed all my game time. Except when I don't want to... Except for Shapes 2, because there's just a major update there. Is kind of my non-stream time. I play that now for a little bit, but... Dune is definitely a good game as well. Very much enjoying it. What'd you think of what you saw of it? I played a lot of Ark and a lot of Valheim. Those are my 2 big survival games, so that's kind of where the angle I'm coming at it from. We're looking. We have, this is the 2nd full pass. This will be, yeah, right. So we go back and then we can do the sides, right? I want to look through the file, see if there's a way I can get my PDK logo into the game. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Sometimes you can do that. I know with BattleTech, I had that working. Where I could put my logo on my mechs and whatnot. Was it BattleTech? It's been a while since I played BattleTech. Maybe it wasn't BattleTech. It might have been... I know Kerbal I could. Honestly, I don't know. First person view in Dune. I'll have to look. I'm going to stream Dune this afternoon after lunch. So if I remember, I'll make a note. Remember to look for a first person camera because I've never looked. It should. I'd probably end up playing it in that view. Maybe. Although I did get used to third person. I usually do play those games in first person typically, so that's a great question. Never even thought to look, just kind of played the game. All right, that looks pretty smooth there. We can do the side. Let's smooth the outside as our first pass, because that'll give us a little bit more room on the corner for shenanigans. So our first path will go this way, which is the more aggressive one. Kind of like this. Oh. Sorry. Partner just ran into the room. I didn't know if it was something to me for her phone was ringing. Looked like an emergency. Must be a work thing. Okay, keeping going. Her phone was next to me. I didn't even see it ringing, or I would have answered it. Oops. All right, so yeah, we'll widen this out a bit here, and then we'll see if we'll adjust the path to the new road, and then that should get us through. Push that sand. And then we just got to go back to the side and carve down that ridge we're making on the left. Excellent. We'll carve down this ridge, and then we're pretty set, I think. I think so. Again, I don't think we have to pave it yet. This should give us a relatively smooth. I got a little bit of a ridge because I kind of a little over aggressive on the right side, but we may have to go back on the left again, or we'll go down the middle. I think that'll work. That'll smooth out that lump, I think. And it might just be at the end because I was a little aggressive at the start of this pass. We'll see how it looks when we get to the end here. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're not paving this yet. Come around this corner. A little sad that we have this dog leg here at the corner, but we can just, it'll be fine. How's that look? I think that's okay. Didn't give us any trouble. Okay. So let's select this. It's going to jump me to the start. This is one thing I'm hoping they catch in the quality of life. If I click on one of these white dots to select a path, select it at that dot. I don't have to go all the way back. Like if I click this, it should start here. That's obviously where I want to look at it, right? That'll be one thing I'd like to see. So hopefully they do catch that in the quality of life stuff they're doing this month. Move this corner out a bit because we have some room. That looks good there. We can bring this in just a hair. Drop this, yeah. What about this one? We can drop that. Let's actually put one back in just to keep them off that shoulder. Look good there. We drop this. That's okay. Drop this. And drop this. Let's keep one of these. Let's keep one here. That'll be good there. Okay, let's see what they can do. See how that looks. They're talking on the radio because they're passing one of my vehicles over there somewhere. That's what that radio chatter is. They do that every time they pass one of your vehicles, which is kind of cool. Yeah, this is so much smoother. Look at it. There's a bit of a hill here. Good thing they're not struggling. If we had, yeah, we got it. If we're gonna pave it, we have to come back on that right side one more time. You can see it there at the beginning. So if we end up with semis, I think with that hill, if we end up with semis, we're gonna have to pave it. So we'll see what they give us after. Because sometimes the vehicle changes after you've completed the first scout. Although this might be one that just has the one-time completion too, so. Excellent. That is done. So now, let's let these guys finish and then we're gonna do this one. Oops. Just as he says that, eh? North, so I know where I am. Last one in. There we go. So, is that this one? That is this one. We get steel beams for the next 12 trucks. What do we get for trucks? Okay, perfect. This is gonna be fine. We'll let that run then. We'll get our 12 steel beams. That's done. This one's all received. No rewards remaining. All received. That's it. Okay. Let's get this package delivered. We have to pick up the climbing equipment from here. I don't know what that looks like. I guess we gotta go find it. Reach the location. Let's bring our mule. We haven't used the mule in a little bit. Where are you? Roadside base is gonna be best? Down this way? No. Come up through here with the Highland base. So the most powerful truck in the game right here. It's got a crane and a bed. But that's okay. It has a limit. It struggles if you overload it too much, which is nice. You know, you don't want to carry even probably more than 4 concrete slabs or 5 or 10 beams, 3 pipes, that sort of thing. If you do more than that, you can, but it does struggle. So that would be why you'd want to use a bigger truck and have a separate crane. So there is uses for it, but you can do a lot with this guy for sure. Where's our truck? We see him? Yeah, okay, so we're not going to spawn a new one here anytime soon. So we're probably safe to run up this road here real quick. Yeah, this one didn't turn out too bad other than the section. Ooh, it did spawn another one pretty quick. Right here, this section here kinda, the terrain's a little wonky, but we got it. And then we'll shoot past the paver. Let's get on over there and find our climbing equipment. Ooh, I didn't see that divider there. I'm around the corner too sharp. So we have to head that way. Is there... Actually, let's take a quick look as well. Where is it? Oh, it's way up there. Right. It's way, way up there. Okay, I thought there was a... Keep an eye out for little toy trucks. There might be one in this area. I haven't looked yet. What is this? Just a nothing thing at the moment? Okay. There's some metal here if we need it. Do we go up? Okay. Is that an RC truck right here? No, that's bucket barrels. We'll see that better. What about in here? Sometimes they put them in these little... No? On the roof? Right there. There is one right here. I knew there'd be one in this area. I knew it. We'll mark that as green. So we know to come get it at some point. Maybe we'll go get it now with this. Because I think we can get up in there, right? Ooh, we're down in the bottom of this cliff. So we might... Their way up over there? No, that's just all solid in. Let's climb this. I think we can get up here. This looks promising. A little steep. We wouldn't want to do this with... No, we'll have to get a scout in there, I think. We'll have to see. Do it one more go here. No. Okay, we'll get a scout up in there and pull it out that way at some point. So that's two more? I'm pretty sure there are 6 on this map. I don't know how to actually tell. Okay. We get here. Okay. Oh, interesting. And it's up in, oh, it's up in there. Or is that just a, oh, we have to find it somewhere here. I think we have to build this. How many, are these slabs? I'm wondering if we bring a crane up, if we can bridge this. Or, how much do we have for materials? We have 8 logs and 5 concrete. Okay, let's build a bridge across this. We could probably move these with a crane, put one here and one there, but let's just build a bridge. Do we use wood for this one? Yeah, let's use wood because it's more plentiful. Easier to restock than concrete typically is. We have enough for that, okay. And what's in our, actually we have our log forwarder up here somewhere. Past that up here. And it has logs in it already. Here. Do we need to do anything else here with these machines? No. Log forwarder, oh no, log forwarder is at the sawmill up here. Where our bridge is, right? Where did it go? There it is. I probably could have looked at it in the list, but we'll take it.
Right before the hurricane, they found some peculiar fossils in the wall of that quarry you're right next to. The eggheads from the local university got all hot and bothered.
This actually has 5 on it.
Climbing equipment to study those fossils on site. Our guys could use that equipment to work on tower construction. So if you find it, drop it off at the workshop, pretty please.
Okay, well, let's get this to our base. We can drop these logs off. I think I'm going to look for an upgraded log forwarder. Although, no, this is already on here. If we drop these off, we'll have to load it with the crane, right? Tricky. Yeah, if we bring it to... Problem is, the base that we have to go to is like halfway to where we want to go anyway. But let's just see then. Shop. Logs. So, oh, level 10 unlocks this one. The crayfish. 24,000. Oh, we already have this. But we can also get this log forwarder. Is based on the Cronenworks. So what's better? Let's just see here. Grabber, lift weight 1 ton, 15 ton capacity. Oh, and 432. 1, 15, 432. So a little less stable, a little more capable, a little less mobile. Same there. So we'll probably just keep this, but we do... Oh no, it says check mark, but we don't have one. We just have the rusty one. Do we... Nah. Let's just drive the one we have. It's a little slower, but we'll get it there. It's a bit of a haul, but we already have 5 logs on it, so... And by the time we get to the base to drop these off anyways... It would be just as bad, I think. We don't want to go this way because we didn't... Oh, we could build this bridge too. I think this was where we wanted the bridge up to here. Let's see what that's going to cost us for wood. Since we're actually close enough. Wood can't make it. Okay. The other option is here. Is there anywhere we can do a little better? No. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. We'll just drive it this way. Oh, that's a view. I like in these trucks that the pedals all work. We put the park brake on, that works. If we activate the crane, there's like the crane mode. If I switch the camera, whoops. Oh, this one doesn't have a crane camera? It doesn't. Oh, weird. Just do it like this, I guess. Huh. I was just going to comment on how I like the crane view, but this was the one vehicle that doesn't seem to have it. But yeah, you can usually, with the cranes that have cockpits, you can switch the camera to them. Pretty cool that way. You could sell these logs and pick up 5 from our base. Which means we could buy another... Maybe we do that. How much are logs worth? Just because... Well, actually, and these were free logs. This was the first time I noticed the glitch where I wanted to test it again. I used these 5 logs to build a bridge, and then... when I deconstructed the bridge and rebuilt it to adjust it, it gave me my logs back. These were actually free. Oh, they're not in there. I guess we gotta get them. Wow, this thing is a little... I might try the Cronenworks one. I think the capability is gonna be better because it's gonna be better off-roading. And it's bigger, I think. Maybe we'll try it. 3,000? Not bad for free, okay. And let's go to our island base and let's upgrade our truck. So, do we buy the Cronenwork or the other MTK? There. So we have the option of another MTK or the Cronenwork forwarder. It's got nice big wheels. It's heavier, is what it is. I honestly think this one. Let's see how that feels. And we'll go get our logs from over here. Logs. How many do we need? 5? Go north so I'm not disoriented again. It's all the way down here, eh? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Logs will be easy too because we can log around a base and put them in storage if we need to get more. It does have a crane camera, it just doesn't have an actual cockpit for the crane. Let's zoom in a little bit, it's easier to do if I can see. I'm gonna try and grab these two here. And we'll grab them there. Whoops, up a little. Just so they don't move. See if we can... This one's a big one, but we might be able to grab both of these. Let's actually see if we can get these two because they're going to be a little more manageable. Get those wrestled into place. Strap those in, and we'll grab the last one. Okay. This one looks like it's kind of essentially it's balanced. Whoops, not far enough down. There we go. Up. And down. All right, let's get this. Whoops. And then, yeah, that'll work. Oh, I know what's wrong. I'm in the camera crane. There we go. No, that's... There we go. It was in the crane camera. I keep forgetting that I have to switch it back manually. Oh, don't roll. Be bad news bears right now. Thing's heavy. And if we can get a level, we could buy the crayfish and get more logs in our base if we need them. Weight's a little lopsided, but I think we'll be okay. For the most part, anyway. Okay, is there a different way? Let's just see. If we go this way... Yeah, see, this here, we'd need a bridge. That's where I was thinking. But it's better just to go up and through, so that's what we'll do. Oh, we have a... No, he's going to be turning. We won't get to him. Hopefully we can get past before the next one spawns. I think Sojourn also unlocks steel bridges, which would be cool. We can get to steel. I haven't done a steel bridge yet. See? Because I paved this road, it's easier. Saves us a lot of time. Maybe not as much time as it took to pave it, but maybe it does. Uh-oh. Hopefully you can get past me. I think you should be able to. Yeah, lots of room. Lots and lots. Which one is this? Steel beams. Okay. That makes sense because that's what we're getting from that route. The infrastructure route. That makes total sense now that I think about it. So we're less likely to need beams for anything other than a quest at the moment because we can't do steel bridges. So unless there's a contract that needs us to deliver 10. But that said, if we have to deliver like 10 or 20 beams somewhere, we can use the wayfinder because we paved that road. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to get a scout up here as well. That's how we search the area, obviously. Oh no. Yeah. Let's get these delivered. We'll see if we can eyeball it. But we may have to bring a scout down to actually do a scan. Okay, so let's just for the fun back off. So it gave us our logs back. There's 5. And now if we build again, I want to see if this is actually a thing. Why is it struggling? Because the logs are in the way now? See, it didn't take the logs. Interesting. Now we have 5 logs again. Okay, well, I'm not going to use that for other things. I just wanted to see if it was actually a bug or it was something I just missed. I didn't see correctly last time, but it definitely is a thing. This time we won't use these. Probably. What I'm just going to do... Let's put this one on first because it's the heavy one. Switch to the camera and zoom in. Okay, so that's interesting bug. Hopefully they fix that. But I won't use it anymore. I just wanted to verify that it was a thing. So these I might actually delete. Can I delete? Or just put these somewhere and not use them? Oh, I wanted you in that little slot. There's like a groove right there. Close enough. Close enough. We'll grab these guys 2 at a time. The claw seems to be more capable in this. I don't know if that's just because the other one was rusty, but the other log porter did struggle to do two logs at a time. The claw kept slipping, so they'd slip through. Whoops, not registering my button. Right, get you down, and drop. Good. We'll decide what we're gonna do with these later. Oh no, see, like that, but that was me because I was going a little too aggressively. That one I'll take the blame for sure. Oh, get on there. One sec. Alright, so we're gonna get this done. We'll see if we can find that that piece, and then it's lunchtime. We'll take a break for about an hour, and then come back and play some Dune. Oh, get in there, you monster. Just because you're the last one doesn't mean you should fight me. Isn't that just the way of it, though? Okay, so that's done. Let's get a mule across the bridge and see if we can find this thing, or if we're gonna have to get a scout next time we play. Well, we'll cruise across. It's somewhere in here. I have to imagine that that being a bridge. Do I see anything? Is it just still saying search the area? Oh. Brakes. Alright, so let's see where this has to go, actually. Where are we taking this? Oh, that's not far. Okay, let's deliver this and then we'll go on lunch. Actually, I actually have to go on lunch now. Hang on. Let me just put this in the back of the truck and then we'll do lunch, and we'll move this on the next stream, probably on Friday. Just because of the way timing has to work. But I can start my other stream on time. And it's in. So this is where we'll pick up on Friday morning. But thanks for hanging out. We're going to go on lunch. We'll take an hour break. We'll come back. We'll play some Dune starting at 1, which is about 45 minutes from now. As always, take care of each other, and we'll see you in a bit. I'm out of here.